Hey guys, let's do this little truck take here. I pulled over on the side of the road. Who knows, maybe we'll make this a regular thing. Little truck takes, a little addendum, little amendment, if you will, a little attachment to the Chad Prather show. Make it down and dirty. That's where you guys like it. Couple of things I want to get to before we talk about it. One, you're going to hear my truck running because I don't like 95-degree weather, and I'm not turning the AC off. So if you hear the diesel engine, live with it, if you would. And also, tomorrow night, October 11th, Collins Theater, Paragould, Arkansas. I'm going to bring you a little evening with Chad Prather, okay? So it's a benefit show. We're going to help hurricane victims. Proceeds are going to go to hurricane victims. I want you to come buy your tickets. You can go to watchchad.com. Not bringing an opener. Jesse's not going to be with me. Nobody but me. Me and my guitar. I'm going to come out, tell you some stories, talk to you a little bit. We're going to have a good time. We're going to talk about life. We're going to talk about family. We're going to talk about kids. We're going to talk about politics. I'm going to play you some songs. I'm excited to let you know that my newest song that we just put out this week, Watered Down, has broken into the top 20 in the iTunes country chart. It is actually number 20. It is number 66, all genres, but number 20 in the country music chart. So thank you for those of you who went and got it, downloaded it, streamed it. Please continue to do that. I think we can drive it even higher. A shout out to Bass Records. Shout out to my buddy John Rich, who sang harmonies with me on the chorus. And he did it for free, man. He did it for free. What a blessing that guy is. Such a cool human being. And I'm thankful for him for doing that. And I no doubt credit much of the success of the song to just having his name attached to it. So I give that credit where it is 100% due. But Watered Down is out there. It's doing well. Might even sing it tomorrow night in Paragould, Arkansas. I mean, I got the guitar. I might as well, right? And then what else are we going to do? Oh, I want to bring this attention to your attention. You can go over to PratherTees.com and get your Harris Balls 2024 t-shirt. Limited time only. When they're gone, they're gone. Go get them. Don't wear this shirt to go vote because they won't let you do it because it promotes, I guess, the Harry Balls ticket. So don't do that. Make sure you don't do that. Let me get a couple things fixed here because we're getting wobbly. What else can I tell you about? Oh, yeah, my friends over at betonline.ag. Go check them out. I'm going to adjust this camera real quick. My friends over at betonline.ag. It's not .com, it's .ag. Go check them out. I'm balancing a tripod here, folks. I'm telling you, down and dirty. I might start doing podcasts like this. I like it. This is back to the roots, man. This is back where we started. But a little truck take. I want to get into this. Go to the sports section at betonline.ag and then scroll down to the politics. Wow, the stuff you could bet on over there. There's some cool dudes over there at BetOnline. And listen, if you got a gambling problem, don't go over there. But if you're entertained by the odds and seeing what the odds makers are putting on this election, go check it out. Might even encourage you. Might encourage you. Go see what they're saying about the upcoming election. Please go vote November 5th. If not, vote earlier. All right? And do what you got to do. Did you see this take? It's a weird take. I'll throw it down here. Did you see this deal of Gretchen Whitmer? She's of course the governor of Michigan. She faked her own kidnapping. This was a couple years ago. And how she is still the governor of Michigan. I don't understand how my friend Tudor Dixon was not who was the Republican nominee and just beat the pants off of her. Just shows you how screwed up our country is. But in this clip, she basically is mocking the Eucharist, the Lord's Supper, communion. She was on a podcast. It was a pro-abortion podcast episode that she did with this little Satanist right here. I'm not familiar with this podcast. I don't know. This is one of her surrogates, I guess, who's kind of bowing. This is weird. They don't have the right anymore to say that conservatives are weird. This is just weird. This is very dominatrix feeling. This is very much a mockery of what I think communion is. Just weird. She's feeding her Doritos. This is weird. This when you do stuff like this, it's considered weird. But let's just face it, the Democrats have become the party that has promoted everything that God hates. They've done that, man. Whether it's driving an abortion bus up to the Democratic National Convention and performing abortions outside of the convention there in Chicago, to shouting your abortion, taking Plan B pills while you're on a news panel on live television. These people are evil. They're absolutely evil. They want to cut the genitals off of human beings. You know, listen, I've said over and over again, they rushed monkeypox. You know, we were all about the protocols when it came to COVID. And we were doing all kind of crazy stuff with COVID. And then all of a sudden they came along and said, do you want to, with monkeypox, what's the protocol? And they said, well, you can't rub your genitals on somebody else. And we were like, screw you. This is America. We rub our genitals wherever we want to. We've got a surplus of genitals. I mean, we're cutting them off at this point. We have parades with banners and flags about what we do with our genitals. So we really celebrate our genitals. I mean, we wore genitals on our head at the Me Too movement. So we're genital. And so they rushed monkeypox. But that's the world we're living in. Everybody cares about their sexuality and what they do in the bedroom and all kind of weird stuff. So the Democrats have literally set themselves up and promoted everything that God hates at this stage in the game. But did you see this little take of Joe Biden's press conference? And it's weird to me that Joe Biden is consistently doing these press conferences while Kamala is out there campaigning. It's also strange to me that Kamala is out there being in front of the camera so much. I know that she's campaigning, but it's like almost, she's sort of like been sitting on the bench for 3.5 years, playing behind the scenes. Nobody really cared what Kamala was doing because she was literally doing nothing. I mean, you talk about a cush job. And now she's got to go out there and really demonstrate to the world quite how just how stupid she is. And every time she opens her mouth, every interview she does, she's got to be losing voters because I'm literally losing brain cells. But Joe, it seems, he seems to be undermining everything that she's doing. And so Joe comes out, they ask him the question, have you talked to President Trump about hurricane disaster relief? And just watch Joe's take on this deal. Watch what he has to say
about his plans relating to retaliation.
He's coming over to help with the storm.
Mr. President, have you spoken before with President Trump at all?
Are you kidding me? Mr. President Trump, former President Trump, get a life, man. Help these people.
Will you hold him accountable? You said you were going to hold those accountable.
Public will hold them accountable. You better than the press hold them accountable because you know the truth.
Do you plan to speak with former President Trump?
No.
All right, so telling him to get a life and do something, it's almost like he's already conceding that Trump is about to be the president. But I'll remind everybody that Trump has supplied goods. Trump has donated $6 million through a GoFundMe campaign, the funds that he raised. He is currently housing, I think, 250 linemen at his Doral golf course resort. He coordinated with Elon Musk to get thousands of Starlinks delivered to the area so that people could restore some form of communication in the internet. I would say that Donald Trump's doing quite a bit, but this is dementia-ridden Joe, right? This is him in his essence. This is angry old man. The presidency was taken from him. The nomination was taken from him. He's bitter. This man is an island. He is standing out there alone, and he doesn't want to take any questions. So he's pissed. He's pissed at everybody. You hear the rumors, the words of the altercation that supposedly happened between Jill and some of Biden's people and Kamala's staffers the other day. I don't know how much of that is true, but I think we're starting to watch a meltdown happen here as these people literally start to devour each other. And I'm here for it because you just can't keep insanity on parade for any length of time without eventually the thing just imploding. I mean, you set crazy in motion, and the second law of thermodynamics will take over. And the law of entropy will just happen. It'll just come apart at the seams. I mean, it's like Roy Hobbs hitting a baseball, baby. It's going to knock the cover off at some point in time, and you're just going to be playing with a scrambled mess of yarn. And so these people have noodles for brains. I have no idea what it is that these guys think they're going to accomplish. We know that they can't manage disaster relief, so I don't know how you think they would ever manage something as serious as World War III. And I promise you, Kamala Harris she's not going to be able to look at Vladimir Putin and say, hey, excuse me, I was speaking. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm speaking. Excuse me. Nobody gives a damn about what she has to say. Nobody cares about her black girl attitude or whatever it is she's trotting out this week, whether it's Jamaica or Cubano or Hispanic or black or white or who cares? Nobody knows what that chameleon is, all right? But Joe is pissed off. We're watching, what did I say years ago? I said they built a house of cards on a fault line on bad ideology. The winds are blowing, and it's going to come a time where it's just going to fall in on itself. So I'm here for it, here to watch it, folks. I just hope that you and I don't get caught in the rumble. In the rubble, I should say. Don't miss this opportunity to get as many people to the polls as you can. Let's get Donald Trump in there, too big to rig, and make sure that this thing happens. Or you're going to get 4 more years of this. You're going to get 4 more years of this type of administration who is coasting along. They're in it for power and money. They're big bullies. They're big old bullies. That's all they are, man. And they don't care about you. You're nothing more than fodder for the system. But here we are, folks. Here we are. I'm excited about it. Join me for my 30 days of prayer. Tomorrow will be day 6. I'm putting it on Facebook, putting it on X, formerly known as Twitter. Pray it along with me. I'm writing these prayers. They are scripturally sound, and I'm including the scripture references in much of them, but pray them with me along with your prayers, because I know that politicians can't save us, but God can. So join me in our 30 days of prayer leading up to the election on November 5th. That's a truck take right there. My friends at betonline.ag, after you go bet with them, go pray my prayers. Hey, what do you say? Hey, it might be sin for you. It ain't sin for everybody, but whatever. And listen, while we're sinning, go over there and get your Harry Balls. Yeah, 2024. I like it. Prathertees.com. We got some other fun stuff over there, and I'll see you tomorrow night in Paragould, Arkansas. Coming up, I'll be at, where are we going to be? We're going to be in Tulsa, Oklahoma, November 31st through the 2nd. At the Looney Bin, we're going to be at Marty B's in Bartonville, Texas on a Tuesday night. That's the 22nd. A few other places I'm going to be that you don't want to miss out on. We're going to be in Denison, Texas on the Sunday before Election Day. I'm doing a rally, keynote rally, get out the vote rally in McKinney, Texas on the 4th. That's the day before Election Day. You can find some of this stuff at watchchad.com. And where will I be? On the 19th, I'm going to be, of October, I'm going to be over in Spicewood, Texas for the, with another Patriot rally over there. So again, check all the stuff out. I love you. God bless you. And I'm gonna jump off of here. I'll give you a poke, but I don't know where to poke on this. I guess right there in the middle of that big old thing right there, because this is an actual camera. Look at what I did, man. I set up an actual camera for you guys. And go stream and download the song Watered Down. I love you. God bless you. And who knows, maybe we'll do some more truck takes.